I'm going to explain how to prepare statement of cash flow. So before we prepare statement of cash flow, we have to fill up the worksheet are given from us. So for worksheet, we are given balance at 31st December 2020 and balance at 31st December 2021. So we have to find both value, the difference between both value. So for first, land increase in debit side, but as we know, we see in the 2021 we get to know that they sold, so the the balance is 0, so we have to record in the credit side. Then for equipment, increase in debit side, so when we compare the both value, the value at 2021 140,000 are more bigger than 2020, so the equipment has increased, so we must minus both value and record it in the debit side. Then for inventory, also same, it has increased, so we must record in the debit side, minus both value. For account receivable, also same, we must record in the debit side because the value has increased. For cash, also at the debit side because the value at 2021 65,000 are more bigger than 2020, so we must record in the debit side. For credits, share capital ordinary is increased in the credit side, so 180,000 minus 170,000. Then retained earning, as they mentioned here at the question, cash dividend is 10,000 and net profit before taxation is 21,000, so we must record both value at retained earning, 10,000 at debit dividend. Then credit, we must record the net profit because it increased the retained earning. Retained earnings, so when we record it in the debit side dividend, so it decreased the value, and for net profit it has increased, so credit side 21,000. Then bond payable, as we know, the bond payables is increased in credit side, but over here the value 25,000 is more bigger, at the year 2020 is bigger than 2021, so we must record it in the debit side. Then for accumulated depreciation on credit side, then for accounts payable, it has decreased from last year, so we must record it in the debit side. Okay, after done with the worksheet, we can proceed for the statement of cash flow. So for first, net profit before tax, we can take the value from the worksheet. Then for adjustment in operating expenses, first depreciation, so the depreciation value we get from the differences between accumulated depreciation of equipment. So then loss on sale of land, so as we refer to the question, it mentions that land which is originally cost 60,000 was sold for 52,000, so the amount of sold were lesser than the original value, so we know that the company has a loss on sale. So 52,000, 60,000, the value of land we can take from the worksheet, minus 52,000, so the loss is 8,000. Then we must calculate the operating profit, so for that must sum up this 3 So we get 43,000. So changes in working capital. So for first, inventory, as we know at the worksheet there, we already know the inventory is increased. So in statement of cash flow, if increase in inventory, increase in assets, normally our cash is going out, so cash is outflow, so we must minus. So over here, okay, so inventories, we have to minus 20,000. Then same goes to account receivable, increase, so it means cash is going out, outflow of cash, so minus 13,000. Then decrease in account payable. For liabilities, if it decrease, so it means we have to minus in cash, so decrease 3,000. So then we have to sum up. So we will get net cash for operating activities is 7,000. So then for cash flow from investing activities, sales of land, it means just now if we refer to the question, it tells that land which is originally cost 60,000 was sold for 52,000. So we have to take the sold price, 52,000. We get cash, so the cash is increasing, so we have to plus. Then purchase of equipment in cash, so the cash is decreasing, so we have to minus 9,000. Here the 9,000 for equipment in debit side, so we have to minus. Then we have to sum up these two. So we get 43,000 for net cash for investing activities. Then for cash flow from financing activities, share ordinary capital, we have to refer to the worksheet. It shows 10,000 in credit side, so plus. Then payment of dividend, it means cash is going out, so dividend 10,000. Then for payment of bonds payable, also if we refer to the worksheet, bond payable is 15,000, so 15,000 minus, because we are paying. Then for net cash for financing activities, we have to sum up. So we will get negative 15,000. So then for net cash, to find net cash increase or decrease, we have to sum up the net cash for operating activities, investing activities and financing activities. So 7,000 plus 43,000 plus minus 15,000. So I already put bracket there, so I just mentioned that plus. Then we already get net increase 35,000. This amount must be same with amount over here, 35,000. Then beginning period, so to that we have to take from the worksheet, 30,000. And for cash at an ending period, if we sum up that both, we will get 65,000, which is same as the balance at 2021. That's all. Thank you.